Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Hope everybody's doing well. Hey, is the mic sound okay? I've got it positioned a little different. Just want to make sure I didn't mess things up. Sounding better? Okay. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, I think I'm actually think I'm feeling better. I think I've turned a little bit of a corner here, so hopefully it holds out for the day. All right, so not much change in the day here. Not much at all. Pre-market, we're just putting an inside day into yesterday's candle. I think there needs to be some concern if we start breaking below yesterday's candle. We've got three candles here that are giving us wicks down here. I'm going to put my line on those bodies. So I think if we get below this, what is it, 229.15, I think we've got some concern. At least have a concern that we're going to come back and retest these lows here. Overall, you know, it's certainly been choppy. It's certainly been kind of messy here. But overall, we're still holding up here in a nice move up in consolidation. Morning, Julie. Morning, Joe. Dick. Hey, I saw you mention Ed's newsletter there. Yeah, you know, for those that don't know, Ed does a blog post each day and a lot of great information on it. Really, really, really great information. So if you guys get a chance, you can read it, you know, in the morning or sometimes during the day. It's a good read. It's an easy read. It's not long. Very easy read. Okay, so we still have a downtrend. As much as I would love to say that the bulls are just taking off, you know, bulls are doing a great job. They are keeping us right in here, but the sellers are doing a great job of keeping us from going any further up. So if we think about it kind of like that, then let's do it this way. The bulls have done a good job getting us up to here. All of a sudden, the sellers have done a great job keeping the bulls from going any higher. They've kept those bulls down here. They keep knocking them down. That's a sign that the sellers still have control. And even today, and job numbers weren't horrible. In fact, I think a few smiles on a few faces I saw. It doesn't change things until the chart changes right in here. So we really need to watch for this breakout. We really need this to be long. I've said this week, I have a trouble being overly short because of this bullish piercing candle and the follow through. That doesn't mean there has been great money made on some shorts, terrific money made on some shorts. Yesterday I took short trade on the Qs, and I'll stay there as long as we stay under the Trendicator. As long as that stays red, I'll stay there. So anyway, be a little cautious trading. Somebody told me yesterday they've cut their trading back to 10%. Yesterday we mentioned that, you know, a few people shared what they've cut things back to. One person said 10%. They just want to stay in the game. That's all. They just want to just be here, stay in the game. They're not making any money and they're not losing any money, but they're still in the game. And they realize that this is not their market. It was a nice conversation I had with them. They said, you know, I truly realize that this is not my market. It's too choppy. There's too much drama out there to make any kind of great decision on what to do. And they said they've picked up a buck or two here, and they've lost a buck or two here, but they're pretty happy with what they're doing. So anyway, today I don't have any trade ideas today. It's Friday, and really I was just kind of lazy. So if anyone has any trade charts you'd like to poke out there, I'd love to look at them. Make sure you mention if it's long or short, and let's see what we can find. Maybe somebody's got that hot chart there. So please feel free. Knock it out of the park. Thomas has got Boeing short. Thank you. Yeah, Boeing short. So we're under the, well, let's do this. You can clearly see the trend is still down, right? And the Trendicator here is down. It's red. So we're going to put that in there like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we can see the possibility of support. Support is only support if price agrees with it. Other than that, it's just a board that can easily cut through. So the big key here is getting through, say, yesterday's low, getting through about this 180, 561. That would be the big thing there. So if we started to rally up, we could see that little relief rally and then down below short. Thank you, Thomas. Thomas is also putting out MO long. Yeah, that's a nice long chart. Beautiful trend. Beautiful trend here. Doing great. I see no reason why this can't stay long. The key is going to be, if you're not in it already, the key will be getting a good entry. We do have a shooting star. Well, let's tell you what, let's turn this off and that will change everything. There we go. You can see we do have a shooting star possibility, high wick up here yesterday. So now it's a matter of what is going to happen in this area right here. And let's, this is what I speak of. Let's take this. I'm going to take the Trendicator and just draw it up like that, right there. So the question is, what's going to happen in that area? And this is the entry area here. This candle here might be telling us that we need a little bit of a pullback, maybe closer to trend here. So outside of that, beautiful chart to have on your watch list. Beautiful chart to have, you know, if you're looking for something long. I think it's top notch. Let's see, Chuck. Chuck, you go for them all at one time, don't you? Nike, short. Yes, totally agree. Almost bought Nike short yesterday. Our trend is down. There is nothing about this chart pattern that says the bulls are stepping in, other than we've got this bullish candle here, we've got follow through, and we have not broke down below it yet. That's the only thing right there. So to me, this still looks short. In the perfect world, you needed to get through that 131.89. If it starts to pop back up, that could create a problem, because here's what we've got. We do have a low, and we do have a high, and we do have a double bottom. If we pop back up and get above that high, then that short gets negated, and that could turn into a long trade, at least for a short period. UVXY long, only if there's fear in the market. Only if there's fear. The trend is up. Trend is clearly up. There's a mountain of resistance up here, a real mountain of resistance. If we break out of that resistance, then yeah, boy, we could have some real problems out there, and that would be a long, nice trade. The whole thing is mind your rules. This is a 3/8 strap, so if you're trading the 3/8 strap, you want to make sure you have your stop in there. If it starts to break out, you're good to go. Remember, take profits into stream. Coke. So Coke is still bullish. Absolutely. Let's get rid of this. In fact, let's get rid of all that. There we go. Coke is still bullish. There's the trend. As long as you have a trend, the chart is bullish. As long as you have a bullish trend pointing up, the chart is bullish. The question becomes about the buy. Are we in a buy area here? And I think we are. I think we are in a buy area. And on that breakout, that would be a nice buy on that breakout. I think Coke is doing fantastic. doing wonderful. Just make sure you got those stops in there, and make sure that you take profits into strength. I think that's one of the most important things in the market right now. Profits into strength. SYY, I think that's also still bullish. Yesterday's candle wouldn't frighten me at all. The trend is still up. The overall trend is still up. See there? Overall trend is still up. Price action is good for entry, exits. Just take a look at the trend. Trend is beautiful. Trend is rocking here. Looks great. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. So here we've pulled back, and what this might do is offer an entry if you're not in it. We just want to wait for those buyers. Personally, I would never buy on a dark candle like that because we don't know if that's going to continue down. That could be a sign we're moving down. It could be. It could be just a little bit of a rest. It's like this here, just a little rest, just a little rest. We need to see those bulls. Anyway, nice chart on that. Dan is looking at SLV long. Totally agree. The thing about SLV is you've got resistance here. That's what you're going to fight. So if you're not concerned about that, pretty simple. Here's what I would do. I would just use that T line there, run it up like that. This becomes a buy area or a breakout right in there. But overall, the trend is bullish. As long as the trend is bullish, the bullishness will stay until the trend is not bullish. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else have any trade ideas here? I'm going to turn this on. Good morning, folks over on this other side. You guys have any trades you want me to take a peek at? Just a second, I'm turning something on here. There we go. There we go. All righty. Let's see, Dan. Dan is looking at DBN. Yeah, those oils, you know, they're rocking. There's no doubt about it. They are truly rocking here. Again, we have this trend. Anytime you have a trend, bullish trend, then we can look at bullishness. The key will be the entry. And here we have a nice breakout. I'm going to put this line right there. Here we have a breakout. Here we rest. Good candle to look at. Above the T line. That's a nice 3/8 trap right here. That's a nice trade. Nice looking. Anything else? Got a couple of minutes here. FTCI. There we go. Whoa! Now that's a pretty chart, Chuck. I love that chart. Problem. Earnings on the 15th. Earnings on the 15th. Yeah, earnings on the 15th. So that's going to be a problem right there. Outside of that, I think this is a fabulous looking chart. Absolutely fabulous. Nice double bottom. Great bullish engulf. Great turn. Here we have the turn. Here's the downtrend. And then we can come over here and start that uptrend. Beautiful pullback here. Right in there. That's excellent. That's a buy in my book. I'm going to flag that. Thank you, Chuck. Let's see. OMI. OMI. Nice pullback in OMI. Also with OMI here, we have a inverted head and shoulders. It's always nice to have these patterns that you can look at, make some sense of them. It really is nice. For instance, this particular pattern right here, you draw a line here up to the other shoulder, left shoulder, through the neck and head, this being the neck part, head part, I guess, up like this. Then this acts as a trend line as it starts to move up. Very nice pullback, nice rally, nice pullback. That's another nice chart. I think I'm going to flag that one. Thank you. We've got on the top side, you can see there's plenty of resistance to worry about. I don't particularly worry about resistance as long as price continues to do the right thing. But it is nice to recognize it. We don't want to just toss it off. We do want to recognize it and notice that it's there. Nice chart overall, Chuck. Thank you. Okay, XLE, last one that I've got to run. XLE, let's get rid of all that. XLE has made the turn, at least for now anyway. So here we're in a downtrend. We're up, we pulled back, we're moving up. Trendicator is starting to turn green. You can see the turn could be in place. Do something like that. Nice chart, really is. I'm going to put a little right in there. That would make a good entry point. We might pull back a little bit more to that trend line. As it starts to move up, just simply watch where price has been before. That could cause a little bit of resistance there. All right. Okay, I'm going to take off here. I'm going to grab some more coffee, and I'll be right back right before the market opens up. You guys take care. Thank you. Happy Friday, everybody.